Good day to you all. Welcome to Maths Global Learning Hub with Mr. T. In today's lesson, we are going to look at reduction. I'm going to analyze each and every ratio that I'm given. For the first one here, I can see that this is a negative angle, and because it's a negative angle, I'm going to say plus 360 degrees. And if I do that, I'm going to get and this is an angle that is in the second quadrant. So my final answer here that I'm going to substitute is going to be the second part here. It's also a negative angle. So I'm going to say plus 360 degrees. And I'm going to get and my final answer is going to be negative tan alpha. And then if I move on to the next part here, I can see that this is cos 360 degrees minus alpha. This is in quadrant 4. And cos is positive. And then here, because I have 90 degrees here, I must think of co-ratios. But because it is squared here, my answer is going to be positive. And on this last part here, I can see that here we are in quadrant 3. But because of the squared, my answer is going to be positive. Now let's move on and do the substitutions. So for the first one here, we're getting sine alpha. And then the second one, we're getting negative tan alpha. And then here, we're getting positive cos alpha. In the denominators, I'm going to get sine squared alpha plus sine squared alpha. And then when I move on here, I'm going to write, and then I must put an identity for tan. And if I simplify in the denominator, I'm going to get, and if I look here, I can see that this part here is going to cancel out that part, and I'm going to be left with in the numerator, and then in the denominator, I'm going to be left with, and if I simplify, I can see that this part is going to cancel out that part, and I'm going to be left out with negative 1/2 as my final answer.